Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. Sorry if you can hear a whirring noise and it might annoy you. It actually soothes me, but I need my fan on because I get very hot with my anxiety, and so yeah, I'm quite hot, so I just need my fan on. Hopefully it's not extremely annoying and you can bear it, but if not, I understand. So today's video is going to be me June and July completed pages. I haven't done a talking through one in a while. I actually did film the April ones, but then I deleted it when I was in a bad mood because I couldn't be bothered to edit it. So this is the first like talk through one that I've done in a while. And I've been watching a few YouTube videos, like colouring videos, and I'm trying to get back into watching them because I've just been in quite a low state and just not watching really any colouring videos. But today I'm going to show you the pages and I'm going to talk about them a little bit. And as usual, I'm going to show you my journals because I just set up August as well, which I'm really happy with. If you can hear shouting, it is my brother Ethan in the background. He is playing on a game. He always shouts in my videos, always, so that's what that is if you hear that. There's not a huge amount of pages, so let's hope that we can get through them in a timely manner. I don't want this video to be extremely long, so I am just going to get straight into it. And as usual, I will show you my journals first and then we will get on into the colouring pages. But if you don't want to see the journals and you don't really care about them, I will put a timestamp on the screen right now and you can skip ahead. So just a reminder, I do film on my bed, so if it's a bit wobbly, it is the table because a mattress is not the best surface. It's not the most, secure surface. This is me colouring journal. If you have seen one of my completed pages before, from this year at least, this will be familiar to you. If you've seen any of my completed pages in the last couple of years, this one will be familiar to you. So I'll show you this one first. It's just, this one's a little bit less exciting. This is just a list of pages from the start of the year to the end of the year. It's just a big long list to see how many I've completed. So far in 2025, well, at the end of July, I would have completed 47 pages because I just completed one today. So 47 pages, and let's just, I sometimes like to go back and look at previous years. So at the end of July in 2024, I would have completed 82. I don't know how I did that. Like, I don't know how I used to colour so much. And then at the end of July in 2023, let's just find it. At the end of July in 2023, I was at 113. I honestly don't know how I used to colour so much. I don't know. I was at 137. So you can, I honestly don't understand how I used to colour so much. It's just dwindling, but hopefully I can spend some more time on colouring, because I am really like feeling colouring at the moment. But yeah, that's just that book, and I wonder how long it's going to take us to fill that whole entire thing. But it is interesting just to like have a quick glance from the start of the year to the end of the year, like how many pages you've done. But this is the more exciting one. This is the one that I actually decorate. So this is my main colouring journal. As I've been doing this year, I've been tracking what days I coloured. I'm not perfect at it, and I'm not sure if that's even right, but I've tried my best to track which days I've coloured. So if it is pink, it's either swatching or like setting up my journal or whatever else colouring related, organising or something, I don't know. That's usually what I put pink, and then if I actually colour or work on like a painting or something, I will colour it in purple. So I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to keep it accurate, but my memory's that bad, I don't know. Sometimes I really forget to like fill it in, and I am not sure on that Friday, so that could be, it could be not on the 1st. So I've got those. And then I haven't really been working on any of this, to be honest. I just forget it's there. I'm just trying to colour what I want to colour. So I'll just go to June. So this is June's spread right here. Don't know if I should zoom you in a little bit more. Hopefully it's okay. So this is June's spread. I didn't really feel like colouring much, and I didn't have many stickers that I wanted, and I just wanted it to be all pink in June, so I just kind of did. But this is the title page, and my colouring goals. I managed to do 3 out of 5, so that was good. I had some buddy colours. I had 3 buddy colours in June, and I also wanted to participate in the Facebook group from Glam Noir, but I didn't manage to get that page done. It is mostly coloured, but I need to finish it off. But also I've started doing this completed pages at a glance, so I just print off like little thumbnails of the page so I can just quickly look at it, see what I completed, and I really like how it looks so far. So because if I was to read it, like, it takes us a while to like figure out like what book it is, what page it is, but just looking straight it is, I know the book and I know the page. So I just think that's good. I got this idea because of like people that were setting up reading journals, and that they put like the picture of the book. So I thought that that would be a good idea, and I printed on photo paper because I bought like a bunch of photo paper, but I don't really want to use it for photos anymore because it takes up so much ink. So I just have them there, and I just cut them out and stick them in. So those are the ones I completed in June, sneak peek. And then I completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages in June. Oh, that's what I did. What I was doing, because these ones, there's a few of them that are only coloured in crayons, I would put the like sort of main pictures on, like the main colouring book pictures on the completed pages bit, and then I listed the ones that were from like the Hello Kitty colouring sheets, because I didn't view that as like a colouring book or like a part of my collection. It was more like something I was doing on the side, but now I'm incorporating it into my collection, so if that makes sense. Anyway, so I did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 pages in June. I'm not going to bother telling you me stats and all that, because to be honest the numbers just jumble my mind. But what I will do is I'll put a picture, so I'll put like May, June, July, and you can compare for yourself. I'll put the pictures up on the screen. So that's June's, and then we've got July's. July's is a lot more in your face because I did pick up a lot of journaling supplies from Journal Say. So I did a little I was going to say haul, but I didn't actually haul it. I did a little order on there and got like quite a few stickers. So July's was quite, I wanted to make it like look a bit more punchy and in your face, a little bit more collage type esque whatever. But I do really like it. I did decorate these too, and then I just kind of fell into that burnout, like deep low kind of mood, and then didn't end up decorating the rest of it until last night or yesterday. So I had these two done, and then I completed one goal out of all of them, because at the beginning of the month I had good intentions and everything, as I say, but my mood just dipped and I just went into like quite a bad burnout, so I didn't really get many of my goals done. But yeah, Journal Say has some really nice pretty stickers. I'll just give you a close-up because they are really pretty. So yeah, I didn't set up any pages, like the completed pages like I did here, because I never know how many I'm going to do, and I just feel like it's a waste of space if I don't get to as many as I've set up. So I really liked like how I did it on this page. So when I actually completed a page, so I just left it all blank. Then when I actually completed a page, I just wrote it in like set it up this way. So I've still got like what I used on it, and I've still got all the information there, but I just don't have all of that wasted space. And then I just put them 2 butterflies up there. And then I only did 7 well, I managed to do 7 pages in July, so I had all of this space spare, so I just decorated this space last night, which I think turned out pretty too. And then I set this one up a few weeks ago because I know that I needed to set this page up, but I wasn't planning on decorating that. I wasn't planning on decorating that part, but I just saw that I had space left, and then I just decorated it last night. But I had already decorated this one a few weeks ago, and that is just like my monthly tracker and stats page. And then there is me July completed pages at a glance. So I will show you them in detail coming up. But I really like how I decorated these ones too. I did this one last night. And then I will give you a sneak peek. Well, I'll give you a look at the August setup that I did, because I really like how it turned out. I'm really pleased with it. So this is me August setup. I bought these stickers from Temu. Like, I just added them to my basket like on a whim, and I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, purple fairy stickers, so I'll just give them a go. They were only like £1 or something. Then they came the other day and I really liked them, so I was like, I need to do a page focused on like these stickers. And then I had like obviously other stickers, so I had like these planet ones that I had a while. I think I got them from Shein like so long ago. And then I had them butterflies that I got from Journal C, as well as like some what's that word? Florals in like lavender bits and pieces. So I just think that it turned out really well. I have got quite a few goals there. We'll see how many I actually get to, but I'm just going to do the same thing with the completed pages. Like, every time I complete a page, I'm just going to write it down, and then it'll save on space, and also save us on like setting up so many like pages if I'm not going to end up doing that many. And I didn't show you any close-ups to that, the stickers. They are so pretty. And purple is my favourite colour, so I am really happy with it. And I love this washi tape. I also got this from Temu. But like I say, I got these like florally ones from Journal C. I like this one. And I just absolutely love it. So I do have a few buddy colours that I want to try and get done this month. And then I've set up my completed pages at a glance, so I can put those there. I've just realised that line is a bit wonky. I've left this page blank just because, again, I don't know how many pages I'm going to complete and if I need the extra room. So I just left this blank with the washi tape decoration, but if I don't need this page for anything, I'll just go back and decorate it. And then this is the monthly tracker page. Again, I tried to like make it like a collage kind of, I want to say a scrapbook, but no, but I just love how other people like to add layers and stuff to their journal spreads. Like when I watch bullet journal, and then when I watch bullet journal videos and stuff, and they add different layers to add different, like, I don't know, just to add some dimension and effects. And these ones in the middle, I don't really know what to put there, so I didn't have any of these little stickers, so I just cut these out of the larger planet stickers. And I wouldn't have thought to like cut stickers in half and cut things out like in the past, but when I've, like I say, when I've been watching those bullet journal videos, it's kind of like give us some inspiration. I love mainly watching Erin Smith, and I also got like a stencil with loads of different circle sizes, so I decided to have me tracking subjects in a circle this month instead. So that is all of me journal set up. I'm really happy with it. Sorry if it wasn't in the middle. I get distracted by actually looking and I always forget to look at the camera. But yeah, absolutely love it. I'm really happy about how that came out. But first I will show you June's pages, so I'll just keep that open so I can know which pages to show you. So the first page I'm going to show you is from Carla Magana's Lunar Soleil. And this was a buddy colour that I had from May, but I didn't manage to get it finished. So I managed to get it finished in June instead. So thank you to Molly for waiting for us. This is a buddy colour with Molly Newland. As always, I will have Molly's page on the screen right here. I do like this page, but I am not a fan of this bit. Like, I should have just kept the glitter here. I don't know really what I was thinking on the glitter in the background. I wish I had just kept it white, but you live and you learn, don't you? Hopefully you can see all of that. I don't really want to put the flash on because then it like dulls the background colours, but hopefully if I just angle it towards the big light, you'll be able to see it. So this has got like all sorts on it. Sorry, my mum knocked on the door and I had to shout my brother to get it because I'm busy. So yeah, hopefully if I just angle it you can see. It is pretty. I just wish I didn't do this, but it is what it is. So I will show you what I used on it. I'm just gonna like put the picture up. Calm Over Chaos brush alcohol markers, Lango shiny style glitter gel pens. I used some Temu. It's like the brand is Shans, but I got them from Temu. It's like a cheaper brand of like the jelly roll glaze. Then I used the Lango matte gel pens, the Mocha matte gel pens, and the Lango metallic gel pen in the gold, and just some homemade glitter glue I just right. And that one was completed on the 2nd of June 2025. And I think you can definitely see the like glossiness of those 3D jelly. It's like the orange and the purple. So I am kind of happy with that, but then like this part just spoils it for us, so I'm pretty sad about that. But that's the first page. So the next page I've got from June is I'm just doing them in order of what I've wrote on the completed pages bit, and then I'll go through and show you the Crayola ones. I'll show you those whips in a minute too. So this is the page. This was a whip for a while and I managed to get it done. So the sides are metallic, and that was a Guangna Super Golden marker. I did it gold at first, but then I thought I don't like that, it's too much of a contrast, so then I went over for darker blue. But basically the whole thing except the little bit of glitter gel pen and the border. Can you see the glitter gel pen? Hopefully you can. Like in the moon and stuff. There, I think you can see it. So other than that, everything is the Brute Funa. I never know how to say that word. Brute Funa. I'm just going to say Brute Funa, whatever. Fluorescent coloured pencils. This background was a pain in the butt, but I did it all with the pencils, and now one of the pencils is like this big. But yeah, the darker pencil. But I did it, and I do like how it turned out, but I wouldn't do this background again. And I'm not the biggest fan of the pencils. They are a little bit hard work just to get the desired effect that you want. They're not the worst pencils ever, but they're not like my favourite. I would have liked them to be a bit smoother and a bit softer compared to all the other Brute Funner ones. I'm just going to say Brute Funner, I don't know. Ones that I've used, but I do really like how the picture overall turned out. I didn't go over the black lines on this one just because I was like so done with it. With this background, I was just so done, and I want to try and simplify me colouring process a little bit so I can get more pages done. But yeah, this one took so long, but I'm really pleased with it, so that's the main thing. This one was completed on the 14th of June 2025, and this is I think this is only the second completed page I've done in here. Yeah, that was the first one. I really like this one too though. But like, I do like it when I can cover all the lines, but it just adds that extra time. And with the background being so dark and stuff and moody, I just decided to leave it. But I really do like it. And I will show you what I've written on here. So yeah, just the Brute Funner fluorescent coloured pencils, a white gel pen, I couldn't remember which one, and Artex Sim Tap marker. What do I use the Sim Tap marker for? And Guangna Super Golden markers. Oh, it was the gold underneath, I remember. But it didn't work out how I wanted it to, so I just covered it up. So that is that one, and I'm so glad that I've got that one done now because I really loved that page and I love how it turned out. I really want to colour more in this book because she will be bringing a new one out, and it is my birthday in October as well, and I really want to get World of Flowers. But I do have 2 whips in this book as well that I really want to work on. I have this one which I'm doing in Crayola pencils. I was going to do the whole background with a pencil again, but I think I'm just going to go inside this part with the coloured pencil and then do like a gel crayon on the outside just to speed it up a bit because it takes ages of pencil. And then I have this whip of the Pegasus, is it? The Pegasuses? The Pegasuses. The Pegasus. It is, right? Pegasuses? It just sounds wrong. The winged horses, okay. I'm pretty sure they're called Pegasus. You know what I mean. These. I'm going to be doing them in the same colours, and I'm colouring those with Lango gel pens, the thinner ones, because they are perfect for things like these. But I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. I would love to get these 2 finished this month, but we will see, because there is so many pages in here that I really like, and I'm telling myself, like, for a new one and stuff, I probably will still get them, but like, in order to get them I really need to colour in this one more because I love this one, and then I love like the tree one. So if anyone wants to buddy colour in Magical Worlds with us, let us know, because I would really love to. So that is Magical Worlds. So next I'm going to show you a page from Luna by Maria Trolle. This is a buddy colour as well. I haven't coloured in this book for a while, but I've done quite a few pages in this because this is like one of my first colouring books, like of the first year that I started colouring, and this was my first Maria Trolle colouring book. I really love them 2 pages. I should do a Maria Trolle completed pages video if and when I can. So I have done quite a few pages in this book, and I think this might be the only one that Helena has. Am I saying your name right? Helena? Please let us know how to say it. I've only seen it written down. I think it's Helena. So yeah, where is it? Here we go. So as I was saying, I think this might be the only Maria Trolley book that Helena has, so we decided to do one in Luna. But I do need to colour more in a newer book too, and because I want a new one. I want the fairy tales one, and I've barely coloured in Shooting Star. I know, there's just so many books, and they're just so beautiful. Anyway, here we go. So if I come close, hopefully you can see all the sparkle. This one took a while for us to complete too, so thank you so much for waiting on that, Helena. Please let us know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Helena or Helena? Because I would hate it to be saying people's name wrong. So I went like around everything in a glitter. Like in a glitter gel pen. Which I really like. And then all of the pencil work is Prismacolor. And then I have went around the flowers and the branches and stuff with the Languo gel pens. And then in this background is just some watercolour blocks. They're like kind of watercolour pastels that I've got from a brand called Deco Art. So yeah, that is what I did in the background. And the glitter gel pen is also the Languo shiny style glitter gel pens. So here what I used on it. And this one was completed on the 24th of June 2025. So next I'm going to show you a page from Girl Moments by Coco Wayo. This was a buddy colour also with my friend Andrea from Glitter and Colour. The one who originally introduced us into adult colouring and everything. So if you love me videos and you love me pages, you got her to thank. I do have a few whips in here, but I don't know when I'm going to get to finishing them. But I do really like this book. It is really cute. This is the page that I did. It is super fun and super glittery. Like super glittery and fun. I really love how it turned out. And this is inspired by colours from Cat in the Hat, because me nephew was watching Cat in the Hat one day down here, and I've seen it before obviously, but I haven't seen it for a long time. So he was watching it and I thought, ooh, I love how it's so colourful and stuff. And obviously the little girl wears like a green dress, and like there's green tellies, and a lot of the decor is like green, orange, purple and stuff like that. So I decided to go for those kinds of colours. And then I decided to keep my hair like brown, more traditional, because the rest of it is colourful. Yeah, and then I think Alec Baldwin's character, he's got a green TV. Or there's like a green, something else is green, but I just love it. I love like all the colours and that. Like I want to live in a colourful town like that. So this is that page. I did this page, what did I actually use on this page? So I used the Shuttle Art Pastel markers, the Temu glitter gel pens, which are just unbranded glitter gel pens. And I also used some of the Languo glitter gel pens, and the Languo and Mocha like acrylic pens. Mocha, whatever they're called. I've shown them in previous videos. They're basically the same thing as the Languo ones, just a little bit differently packaged, and the Languo ones are a little bit better, but they're still practically like the same thing. So I used them to cover up all the black lines, as well as the metallic Languo for like the gold and that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that one was completed on the 30th of June 2025. And I really do like it. I think it's really pretty. I would have of course had Andrea's on the screen. She did like a really cool lighting effect. That was really interesting to me. So I have done a few pages in this, but there is a whip in here that I really do want to get back to because I really like how it was turning out. And this one, hopefully I can get back into this. I need to do a video as well on all my whips. I need to do, like, I've got loads of video ideas. It's just actually filming them and editing them and stuff. But yeah, that's that one. Then the next one I'm going to show you, oh, has this ripped? Oh, I thought it had ripped. The next one I'm going to show you is Trippy Shroomies. I'm sorry about the glare. Maybe if I can tilt the table a little bit, the glare will go away, but then I don't really have a lot of room. So sorry about the glare, it's just because my light's up like right above there. But yeah, this is Trippy Shroomies by Star Sketch. If you don't know Star Sketch, it is run by a lovely person called Erin, and she's just really inspirational when it comes to like mental health and everything like that. I just love listening to her. She got such great advice, and she has her own brand called Star Sketch. She sells paintings and everything, and I just absolutely love her channel. So please go and check out anybody that I mentioned that I do buddy colours with. I'm like a massive fan of her channel, and we are in a group that only colours in crayons. And as a kid, I never really coloured in crayons. I was more of a gel pen person, or like them really crappy felt tips on the crappy paper, and you would have to like work really hard not to ruin the paper because the paper was literally like toilet paper. If anyone in the UK knows the felt tips and the paper with the like that you got from the children's colouring books at the pound shop, absolutely disgraceful quality, but that's just what we had. So yeah, this is a book by her, and she sent us it a while ago with the calendar that I participated in, and it is a little lovely bite-sized book that you can colour in, full of like trippy mushrooms. Erin is a like stoner fairy esque vibe. That's what she's got like going on, and she's just released a new book as well called Stoner Fairies, I believe. I do have a flip through coming up of that, and I am going to do like a colouring page in it, so you'll see that. I'm not personally like a stoner or anything, and I'm not like extremely into the like art of stoners or whatever, but I do really like Erin's art. I like the trippy aspect, and I do like all of the colours and everything that she uses, and I'm just a big fan of her in general, so I do love to colour her stuff. Do you know what, I say that much, my mind goes that fast and my mouth can't keep up with it. So we are in a a group on Instagram. There's only 3 members at the minute, me, Erin and another member, but if you would like to be in that group, we do pages like only colouring in crayons. Like we can do it can be like a theme or a colour palette or stuff, whatever. We just have a conversation about what we want to do that month, and then we just colour it in crayons. So if you want to be a part of that, then contact Erin, and I'm sure she would be glad to have you in the group. So this is I will put on the screen what the colour palette was if I can find it still in the chat. But it was basically like reds and blues and like a light. Oh, it was for Stitch, yeah. It was like a Stitch colour palette because it was National Stitch Day or something in June, I think. And Erin is a massive fan of Stitch, so she suggested that we do a Stitch inspired colour palette page. So you could colour any page you wanted. We just did it with the Stitch inspired colour. The Stitch colour palette inspiration. You know what I mean. So this is the page that I end up doing. The page I talk about the most is the one that's just coloured in crayons. It's just Crayola crayons. And this one was completed on the 30th of the 6th, 2025. So that is that one. So now I'm going to show you the Hello Kitty stuff. Might have to zoom these out a little bit. So basically I got some Hello Kitty sheets. when I was in like a down period as well, like a burnout. I've been in quite a few burnout periods recently, but in one of them I got a load of like Hello Kitty stuff, and I saw like some Hello Kitty pages to colour from a shop called The Range. It was like an activity set of like colouring pages, and then an activity set with like crayons and like a little colouring book and like stickers and stuff. But yeah, I got those. So I will show you the little colouring book first. So this is the little colouring book that you got in the activity set. So it's like Hello Kitty and Friends, this one. I don't really know any of the other ones, I just know Hello Kitty. So firstly I did this one, and this one was completed on the 2nd of June 2025, and this was just done in some cheap not markers. This was done with the Hello Kitty crayons that came with the set, because it came with like a little packet of Hello Kitty crayons. They're not the best, but they worked for this page, so that's what I used for that one. And then I just used a Uniball Signal white gel pen to add some highlights. Then for this one I used the Mungyo, I think I'm saying that right, Mungyo Twist Up crayons, and I thought they are really good actually for twist up crayons. They're very like, they're a lot softer and more pigmented than I was expecting, so I really like it. So I did this one with Hello Kitty, Kuromi and My Melody. My Melody. I don't know why I said that so poshly. This one was completed on the 4th of June 2025. Again, I just said Mungyo Twist Up crayons and a Uniball Signal white gel pen. And I think they were the only ones I did in this little book. That one could be fun, but it hasn't got Hello Kitty in it. Anyway, that's all I did in that little book. And then let's go back to the sheets. So I think I have them in order here of what I coloured. So first off I have this one. This one was just coloured in some cheap crayons. I bought like a few sets of cheap crayons, but then they just weren't doing the trick, so I did eventually get some Crayola ones, and they are much better than these cheap ones. This one was completed on the 2nd of June, no, the 5th of June, sorry. And oh, this one was done with the Hello Kitty crayons that you got in the set, and they came with the colouring set and the activity set. Like, they're not the worst, but they're not the best. I do find Crayola to be the better standard of crayon that I've tried so far. Then next I have this one. And this one was completed on the 10th of the 6th. And this one was completed with just some jumbo crayons. Like I said, super cheap jumbo crayons from a brand called Crafty Club from The Range. Not my favourite, so I've like just put them in a pencil case, and I'm just gonna let like my little nephew colour with them, so if he destroys them it's okay. But that's that one. I still like how the pages turned out, but they just wasn't my favourite colouring experience because I didn't really like the material I was using. But I still like how they turned out, like colour wise and stuff. So then I have this one. I really do like how this one turned out. I really like the colours I used. And this one was coloured with... So this one, I'm not sure on when I completed it. It just has a question mark. And I'm not sure when like what I actually used. It would have been one of the cheaper crayon brands, either like the Crafty Club ones or the Hello Kitty ones. But I think I completed it and then I just left it in the folder for a while, and I forgot to like write any of the details down, so that's why it's got a question mark. But I still really enjoy the look of it. I think it looks really pretty. And that was the last one for June. So let's get onto the July pages. While I'm here, I'll just show you the two that I coloured in July, because it makes no sense to put everything away and then go in order again. I'll just show you. So this is what I coloured in July. This one was completed on the 11th of July. This was a whip, so this is like a mixture of some of the crappy crayons and also like Crayola crayons as well. But I still really like how it turned out. I couldn't tell you which is which, because I think I had to go over it a bunch, so it's kind of like just a mixture. But you can definitely see that this is the not so good ones, because I tried to go over with Crayola but it just went all smudgy, and yeah, so that's just like a mixture. But I do like how that one turned out. Then I did this one. I like this one as well. It's super pretty. I think that it's super simple and super nice. This one was done with the Crayola Twistables, I believe. And I wanted the heart to like look like an apple sort of thing. So in the Crayola Twistables set, I'll show you here, I have them. I have like the 12 set, and then I bought this one. It's got like the ones where it's a few different colours. I don't know what the actual term for it is, but it's got one where it's a few different colours. I'm not sure which one it is now. But it's got like, there's one that's got like red, and I think it's this one. Red, yellow and orange. So I used that one to colour in the heart. So it made it like a different mixture of red colours with like some orange. So I really like that. And then the Hello Kitty actual writing is glitter gel pen. If you watched me little video that I did where I was swatching and colouring a little bit in the Hello Kitty notebook, I did use the Hello Kitty gel pens, glitter gel pens in there, because there was a set on the range for a couple £1 for like 4 glitter gel pens that are like Hello Kitty packaging. So yeah, I used those, and I just used the blue one on the heart for the lettering to match our little outfit. And I really do like that one. Did I tell you when the date? That one was completed on the 17th of July. Again, my mouth struggles to keep up with me mind. So that is all of the Hello Kitty stuff that I did anyway for the last 2 months. So that's what I wrote down for those two. So next I'm going to show you the page from Spooky Sweets by Carla Magana. I keep saying Magana out of habit, but I know her name is pronounced Magana, so I'm going to try my best to say it properly. So this was a very impromptu page. I still need to finish this one. I'm doing this one with Pentel Dual Hybrids and Matte Hops, just in the colours that I don't really like, so just to get them used up. So I might work on that some more as well tonight maybe. I don't know, I was watching something, or I was just looking at something, and I was thinking about silky crayons, and I do have some in a pot up there, and those are the ones that I actually used on the page. Let's just actually get the page so you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I'm so disorganized. I've got a very disorganized brain. But anyway, I've got like the gel silky crayons. These aren't the ones that I use, but it's just a reference to show you because I've got them right here. So I saw them somewhere and I was just looking at them, and I think, I wonder if I could colour a page with those. And I just fancied it, and it was very impromptu. I just got the age and then I did it. So I did the background in a red gel crayon, or silky crayon, and I actually did a skin in the crayons too. Like, it actually turned out well, and this page was super quick, so I do actually want to do that again. And I just like smudged it with my finger a bit. There is, I think it's just the skin and the skin, the bow and the background were the silky crayons, and then for the hair I used some glitter gel pen and metallic gel pens from the Karen Deco gels, and then I used the black from there too, and the metallics I used on there as well. And I really actually quite like this page. So it's completed on the 11th of July 2025. But I think I do have like a few whips in here. I have a few pages in here that I actually really like. This video is going to be so long, isn't it? Even though I didn't intend it to be so long. I have a whip, that whip that I actually completely forgot about. So that is actually with the Crayola twistables as well. I need to finish that. But I do have another one and I don't know which one it was. But this is a book that I would like to complete at some point. I've been trying to work on our older books just to give them some love instead of the newer ones, because I wanted to go back to our older ones for a while, but I just haven't. But now I have, so it would be the first page, wouldn't it? So there's this one. I've just started the background in like a metallic gel pen from the Karen Deco gels, because I do want to try and use up them gel pens because they did cost a pretty penny and I just want to try and use them up. And what better use to use them than on like pages like this. So yeah, that's that one. So that's just what I wrote in there. Silky crayons and Karen Deco gel pens. So I'm just going to go out of order a bit and show you the last completed page I did in July, just because this is a colour one again and the other three are in the same book. So I'll just show you this one. I do have a whip in here too that I'll show you as well in a second. So this is the one I finished. This was a whip for a little bit. I started this and coloured most of it down me nana's house, because sometimes, like a few times a week, I go and sleep at me nana's with my mum. This is all done with Lango gel pens, the glitter gel pens and the like regular acrylic ink ones, the plus ones. So yeah, that is mostly what is on here. There's a few of the regular tipped ones, but I think it's mainly the plus ones, which is basically just the thick acrylic ink ones, and then the glitter gel pens. So all of the glitter in the background. I really like this blue. It's like glitter, but it's on the verge of metallic and glitter, because the glitter is very silver. So all of the sun, I assumed that this was the sun, but then I don't know why there's two suns. But anyway, it's all Lango gel pens. I keep saying Lango, Chelsea, there's no A at the end. And I forgot to write when this was completed, but it was completed on the 30th of the 7th. So this one right here. And then this is the whip that I have as well. And I'm colouring this with the Mocha gel pens and a few of the Lango ones too. And then I did a skin in Crayola Colours of the World. I tried to do like a darker skin tone. It's like, I like the Crayola pencils, but I like them on better paper. And I like better pencils on cheaper paper, but like cheaper pencils work better on better paper, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. But like better pencils just work better on any paper. but then sometimes it can feel like a little bit of like sacrilege to use like expensive pencils on cheap paper, but you know, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But I just wanted to try and do a darker skin tone with the Crayola Colours of the World. So that is the whip that I have. I think that is the only whip I have in here. Yeah, I really do like this page in it, this book. So I do want to get back to it. But like I say, so many beautiful pages, so little time. I really want to do that one because that one's my favourite in the book. And then the last 3 pages that I'm going to show you is from this book. This is a unicorn colouring book, and this is just a little book that I got from a unicorn activity set. It was like a pack of 3 books and some stickers and a little pack of crayons. I got those from the range as well, and it was just like a £5 or something for this pack. I'm not the biggest fan of the other 2. Like, I don't really care about those 2. It's like more like dot to dot and stuff. I still have them just in case I want to do them, but I don't really want to colour in those ones. But I really liked this one, so I added this one to my collection, and I've coloured 3 pages in it so far. Well, 4 actually, because I finished one today, but from July, like until the end of July, I've coloured 3. So I'll show you them in order. So yeah, I really like this book. It's so cute. So I just thought, oh, I'll just have them as scribbling, you know, just as a sort of, just like a relaxation book, not take it too seriously. Not that I am taking it too seriously, but I just saw the illustrations and I just love it. I want to finish this entire book because I just love it that much. So I have done this page. It is just like, I love the pictures, but like I am limited on like what I can use, so I can't really use gel pens and stuff, like glitter gel pens and everything, because it will go through to the other side, and I love like all of the pictures and I don't want to sacrifice any, so I'm just gonna like use pencils and crayons. But this is the first page I did in this book, and I really liked it, like the unicorn having a bath, and I did like a little nighttime scene out the window. So this one was done with Crayola Twistables and a white gel pen. I'm not sure which white gel pen. What did I write down? So I used a mixture of Crayola Twistables and the Mungyo Twistables, and I used the Uniball Signal Broad White gel pen, and this one was completed on the 18th of July. I don't know if I just said that or not. But yeah, we've got that one. I really like it. And then the next one, which one did I finish first? I think it was let's just put that back in there. I have like done this as a sort of little bit of an experiment to see if the Languo gel pens will go through, because I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but I would like to still colour it if I could, but I'm willing to like have a little bit go through on that if I get to colour the page in gel pens. It's like, this is my experiment page because this is the page that I'm not the fondest of in the book. So this one is another page I did in July. I completed this one on the 27th of July 2025, obviously this year, and this was done all in Crayola coloured pencils and a Languo white gel pen, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think I managed to do a good job. I personally think I did a good job, and I tried to make the gates look like wood. I'm happy with how the grass turned out and how my unicorn turned out and how my castle turned out. I tried to make it like look like gold, like it was a metallic sort of roof or what's these parts, I don't know. Like, I tried to make it look like the parts were metallic, and I think I succeeded a little bit, considering it was my first time and it was in this book. And then the last page I did in this book for July is this page right here. This one was done with Brutfana macaron pencils, and I love them pencils. They're so soft and so nice to work with. And I did outline the unicorns with some white because I wanted to leave them white to like really stand out. But I do feel like I got what I was looking for. Like, I feel like I can feel the warmth from the page in the sun, and yeah, I just really like it. I think it turned out really good. I like my colour choices, and I really like those pencils on this paper. The rainbow is probably not in the right order, but I just did it in the order that I wanted to. So yeah, that is the last page, and that one was completed on the 28th of the 7th 2025, and I'm pretty like pleased with how I did the water. Like, I tried to make the water look like it was splashing a little bit. What's the stuff, the white stuff, and it called like sea foam? I try to make that look a little bit more realistic. No, it's not realistic in the slightest, but I just try to make it look more watery, you know, and I do like it. And like all of the pages that I've coloured in that book so far, I'm so pleased with it. As you might be able to hear in my voice, I'm really happy with it, and I look forward to completing more pages in this book because I just love it. So let's just quickly show you. That's the first one. Like I said, I actually told you what I used in it, but that's just how I wrote it in my journal anyway, just in case you are wondering. So that is it, that is everything. Let's just make sure that I didn't forget to show you anything. No, I don't think I forgot to show you anything, but I'm just going to leave you with that to look at. I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. If you got to the end, you're an absolute superstar, because it's probably going to be quite long. I always intend to just say this is the page and then move on, but I always end up rambling on about something different and going off on different tangents. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the chit chat, because I know some of you like the chit chatty versions of my videos. If you got the end of this video, then I would appreciate if you liked, and if you're not subscribed, if you want to, you know how to do all that, leave those purple hearts in the comment section. And that's pretty much it. Which was your favourite page? I don't know if I can pick a favourite, but I will. If I can pick a favourite, I will put it on the screen now, because I can't bother to go back through all the books. That's just going to add more time and more chit chat. So yeah, that is it for the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.